The typical R&B conventions in a music video for women are often that they wear minimal clothing majority of the time. This is so that they please and draw attention to their male fans, as they meant to be seen as objects and looked at voyeuristically.
Getting on in and love, falling all over love. I do it till it's last.
The female artists' hair are often styled dramatic so that they can make a staple in the fashion industry, appealing to fashion designers to be displayed on Vogue magazines and to be a trendsetter. The eye makeup is typically bold and defined to sexualize the window to the soul. Heels are often a necessity for female artists as it shows off their legs and their bodies. They are often seen wearing high heels because of minimalistic clothing they are wearing exaggerates their legs. Our song, The Weekend, is particularly a slow song about love/cheating, and as red connotes love/romance, it's also very typical R&B convention, and so we decided to incorporate this colour throughout our video and ancillary tasks. With slow songs in R&B, it means for less nudity, which is usually done by females. Instead of wearing minimal clothing, female in these songs will wear bright and colourful clothing to show happiness if the song is about being in love. Although, if it's about breaking up, the typical conventions of this would be that the video be on a grayer scale to show emotion. They will be wearing dark clothing. In our music video, you can see the artist go back and forth between brightly coloured clothing and dark clothing to showcase the confusion she has in becoming the side chick or just breaking up with the guy altogether. We see this as she wears a red flannel shirt as well as an orange jumper, and in other scenes we see her in a black jacket or a black jumpsuit that is complemented with denim, and I would say denim would be a between shade. Andrew Goodwin states that there are 5 different components to a music video, and one in which we profoundly followed. This was the star theory. Goodwin refers to the star theory to be when the main protagonist is shown to the audience through a series of close-up shots so that the artist is easily identified. The star representation is a crucial aspect within a music video as it allows for the target audience to relate and grow attachment with the new artist so that they can suss out whether or not they want to continue listening and supporting the newcomer. In relation to uses and gratification theory, identity, as it enables the target audience to easily recognize the artist through other forms of advertisement, example on a CD cover, and be able to look up to them as a role model and then perhaps become a fan. My music video meets this theory as I believe it is very important to showcase the new artist a lot through several close-up shots. I've done this by strategically putting the establishing shot as a close-up of our artist Jasmine Rose. In doing so, we as the audience are instantly able to identify who the artist is, both demographically and psychographically, moments before the artist even starts singing. In addition, Goodwin has a theory that there are 3 different ways in which a music video can connote and signify the song. He categorized them into illustrative, amplifying, and condescending groups. Illustrative is when the visual shown in the music video matches the lyrics as a way of giving the media product a literal meaning to the song through a visual form. For example, in the music video Same Girl by R. Kelly featuring Usher, there are several examples where it showcases exaggerated lyrical interpretation, as the song is telling a story of how they both are supposedly seeing the same girl. They are having a conversation in which R. Kelly is explaining the girl to Usher. When he describes her in the lyrics, we as the audience are shown the girl from what he is describing visually.
Yo, what up, girls? Wanna introduce you to this girl. Think I really love this girl. Yeah, man, she's so fine. Straight up dog. She stand about 5'4", Coca-Cola red bone. Damn. She drive a black Durango. License plate say Angel. Tattoo on her ankle. But she's making pace.
Amplifying is when the visual is exaggerated to make the meaning clearer. For example, Sexy and I Know It. Lee Ao portrays amplification through the over-the-top mise-en-scène the amplified sound is exaggerated to get the point across. When the artist says "I work out," he is usually showing the audience him doing weights, but in an exaggerated way, and is repetitive throughout the song.
Speedo trying to tan my cheeks. This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. We headed to the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. Watch. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out.
Condescending is when what we see in the music video doesn't match the lyrics and is contradicting the message. For example, in the song Price Tag by Jessie J, the lyrics say "I don't need your money," but we see her underneath a money tree, and money is visually seen around and throughout the music video. The genre of our music video is R&B. We have subverted some of the typical conventions in our music video. This was done by subverting sexualization of females through making scenes more romantically friendly. For example, we incorporated a scene where Jasmine Rose is sitting on the bed in a more comfortable and loungewear attire instead of half-naked sexual clothing as we would typically see some of the other female artists wearing, such as Nicki Minaj and Beyonce. This also goes against Laura Mulvey's theory, male gaze. The camera acts as a heterosexual male in which the movements portray the camera analyzing a woman's body, portraying them to the audience in a sexual light. We decided not to do this as we felt that women shouldn't have to be sexualized through visuals for their music to be heard. So we go against mainstream audiences' appeal by raising awareness of the matter. When comparing an R&B music video to our own, Cassie, Me and You can identify that our music video subverts conventions such as choreographed dance movements and a studio setting. This is because we didn't want our artist to feel overwhelmed by the dancing she might have it. Instead, she might have to learn. We allowed our artist to do minimal moving to the beats to convey an R&B feel. In Cassie's song, she is very into her dancing. She portrays her dancing as it wasn't choreographed, as she is in a dance studio to give the feel to the audience that she's just learnt the moves. She just learnt the moves from her head, and to make it seem as she is a talented artist. Our music video would compare to other artists such as Aaliyah, Cassie and Beyonce, as the protagonist is the main attraction and attention in our music video. The direct address our artist gives the camera through the close-ups. She also performs to the camera, and the song is all about her as she is the star figure Andrew Goodwin. We shot our video in a variety of settings and clothing styles to follow and support the conventions of the genre. We also took into consideration other mise-en-scène attributes such as the location and the lighting. We tried choosing urban areas. We tried to create lighting when shooting the night scenes to implement the usage. We did this by implementing the usage of our iPhone torches to bring attention to the artist. We incorporated lip syncing so that we followed the R&B conventions, as well as cutaways and non-syncing so that the audience could follow along with the narrative.
How you want me? How you want me when you got a girl?